Jacob, what's in your ear?
Nothing.
Alright, Minnie, hey. Mickey, hey. Monkey, hey. Jacob, hey.
Hey, Mr. Jensen.
Alright, Jacob, what can you tell me about our word of the day? What can you give me?
Mr. Jensen, I know like 3 of these. Can you call on someone else for like a last one? Because like I only know like stare decisis, opinion of the court, and like writ. But can you call like someone else, like maybe him for like oral?
Sure, Ashwin.
Okay,
Give me what you got.
So opinion of the court is when is a decision made by the court, usually after it's like presented in writing. And then writ of cert is when 4 justices at least like they choose to like, it's like the appeal for a court case if they choose to bring it into the Supreme Court or not, and there's like 4 justices who decide on that. And stare decisis is the precedent of the last court case. Like basically, if like the state court said they thought this was unconstitutional, the Supreme Court could just go off that and say it's unconstitutional as well, because that's like stare decisis.
Alright, Ashwin, so that was pretty much it right there. Who got oral argument for us? Monkey?
Oral argument are spoken by lawyer to a judge court explaining legal reasons to support their claim.
Alright, Monkey, yeah, don't be weird. Okay, moving on. Alright, I hope you've done everything maroon, and we're going to talk about Miranda v. Arizona today. What can you tell me about that court case?
Isn't that Miranda case the one where like he isn't given his 5th Amendment rights when he's like arrested, and then he gets like it's unconstitutional because he didn't?
Alright, so Miranda v. Arizona, it revolved around the 5th Amendment, which prohibits self-incrimination, double jeopardy, and mandated the due process of law, restricting the government's prosecution of people accused of crimes. So Ernesto Miranda was arrested in his house on March 13th, 1963, and was brought to the police station for interrogation, contemplating whether or not he had connections with a kidnapping and a rape. After hours of interrogation, they got a written confession from Miranda, and the written confession was admitted as evidence in a trial against the objection made by the defense attorney, as well as the fact that police officers admitted that Miranda was not informed of his granted 5th Amendment rights. Alright, so who delivered the opinion of the court? Ashman.
Warren, being the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, delivered the opinion of the court.
Correct, Jacob. Now, the Supreme Court came to a conclusion that the 5th Amendment requires that law enforcement officials must advise the suspects of their right to remain silent and obtain an attorney during an interrogation while in police custody. So let's imagine what it would be like if this court case was actually happening right now. Alright, let me hear the oral arguments from both sides.
Objection. The defendant wasn't informed of his 5th Amendment rights.
Alright, evidence is conclusive that Arizona is correct. Okay, so do the 5th Amendment's protection against self-incrimination extend to police interrogation of a subject?
No.
Yes. 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 Yes.
No.
No. No.
Yes. The Supreme Court holds that the 5th Amendment's protection against self-incrimination is available in all settings. Therefore, prosecution may not use statements arising from interrogation in which a suspect is not aware of their rights. Miranda was arrested on March 13th, 1963 in his house. His case was argued on multiple dates throughout 1966, and the final decision was made on June 13th, 1966.
Miranda v. Arizona has been considered a landmark case because of its legal significance.
Landmark cases usually have a significant effect on the application of a certain law or amendment, usually on civil liberties and rights. In this case, it is the Fifth Amendment.
I'm leaving that in there.